He called my daughter selfish for saying no. Last Tuesday, my husband came home with that look on his face, the one that means we're about to have a conversation I really don't want to have. I was making dinner, and our 15-year-old daughter Emma was upstairs working on her calculus homework when he dropped the bomb. His ex-wife had called. Their 24-year-old son, Caleb, overdosed again. Fourth time this year. This time they found him passed out in a gas station bathroom with a needle still in his arm. My husband sat at the kitchen table, silent for a moment, then said they wanted to send Caleb to a 60-day inpatient rehab up in the mountains. Total cost, $30,000. Supposedly, it had the best success rates. I stopped stirring the sauce. We'd already spent over $14,000 on Caleb's rehab over the last 2 years, and that's just the stuff that made it to a receipt. I paid $1,000 for his first detox. My husband covered $6,500 for another program. We split another $6,500 when Caleb swore on everything holy that he was finally ready. But the results were always the same. Caleb would stay clean just long enough to earn our trust, then relapse. He's stolen from us. My wedding ring, my mother's jewelry, Emma's laptop, even quarters from her piggy bank. He once looked that girl in the eye and asked for her birthday money, just until Friday. And every single time, I'm sorry, I'll change, just one more chance. So when my husband said they wanted to use Emma's college fund, I actually laughed. It wasn't funny. I just couldn't believe he was serious. That fund isn't just some account we dip into for emergencies. Emma's father, my late husband, set it up before she was even born. He died when she was 6, and his parents have been contributing to it ever since. It's $180,000 now, enough to send Emma to any college she wants, debt-free. And Emma, she's a genius. Her teachers say she's Ivy League material. She wants to study biomedical engineering. Even with scholarships, Harvard or MIT would still cost a fortune. That money is her future. I told my husband flat out, absolutely not. The fund is off limits. That's when he lost it. Said I was choosing money over his son's life. That addiction was a disease. That we had a moral responsibility to help Caleb. Medical emergencies come before education, he said. Like Emma going to college was some luxury vacation. 3 days later, I came home early from work and found him sitting at the kitchen table with Emma. She looked like she'd been crying. On the table were pamphlets for the rehab facility. He had asked her, directly, if she would give up $30,000 to save her stepbrother's life. She didn't know what to say. She just sat there. And when she didn't answer fast enough, he called her selfish. To her face. Said she cared more about some fancy school than whether Caleb lived or died. I told Emma to go upstairs. Then I told my husband to get outside before I said something I couldn't take back. I was furious. He had taken a grieving child, one who still keeps photos of her father on her nightstand, and made her feel like she was choosing between someone dying and keeping her college money. That fund isn't ours to use. It's Emma's. It's part of her dad's legacy. It's her grandparents' sacrifice. But he kept pushing. Said I was heartless. Said if Caleb died, it would be on me. Told me his ex-wife was already telling their family that I refused to help. That I was just sitting on a pile of money while their son died. He even suggested we could just borrow the money and pay it back later. From where? With what? I've watched this cycle repeat so many times I can't count. Caleb gets clean. Caleb disappears. Caleb comes back strung out, swears he wants to change. Everyone believes him because the alternative is too painful to face. But I have faced it. And I've accepted that wanting to change and doing the work to change are two very different things. I didn't touch Emma's college fund. I won't. She's a child. Caleb is an adult who's made choice after choice. She's never asked for anything but to be allowed to chase the future her father dreamed of for her. And now, because I said no to stealing that future, I'm the villain. I can live with that.